It's the number of completion, so we're done after this week, right?
What?
Ah, fuck. Welcome to week 7 of the Chop and Birds Weekly NFL podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Pork Chop with
Big Bird.
no professor, nobody else. It's just the original two.
And Cass.
And no Cass.
We have Amari.
Amari's sitting here, but she's the good kitty, so she gets to stay in here.
I thought Cass was the good
Cass is the good kitty, too. But when Morty's around, he's a bad kitty.
Okay.
Because they like to fight and have pussy fights when I'm trying to do the vlog and stuff.
Okay.
So, welcome to week 7. Chris has the updated standings for the picks between us and Ashley and Mike.
I don't have those.
We make up numbers. So I'm ahead by 12 games. Chris is ahead by 15.
No.
Wish it was that good.
All right. So last week, Michael and Ashley, the top dogs, both had 9 wins. I don't know how many games they played because I don't give a fuck.
Golf club?
Was it 14? So they're 9-5.
9-5.
That's what we're gonna say. No games were postponed, so I'm gonna say 14. 9-5. Speaking of the professor, she's calling, and I'm going to respond with a message.
Saying
Custom.
doing podcast. Call it later.
Doing pickup. All right.
Gotta love the production value here.
Yep. Colin came in third last week with 7 wins, so he was 7-7. I was next. I was top 5. I was 6-8.
Yeehaw!
But I'm still ahead of Colin in the overall standings. With Michael's in first place, Ashley's 1 game back. I am 9 games back, and Colin is, you guessed it, a foot long back.
No, we'll talk about it.
12 back.
12 back. It's not like it's our podcast or anything, so we don't know jack shit about football apparently. So
It's fine.
it's all right. It's cool. We let the other two have their fun. So
I won it last year. That's my defense.
You did. That's it. Chris won it last year. I've never won it.
I'm like a Yankees fan. I won it before.
I don't know. Maybe it's like the Cardinals. Like you win every other year.
Yeah.
That, to an extent. I mean, they're not going to win this year. Go Dodgers.
Wait, is that about the Giants? We won it like 10, 12, 14?
Yes, Giants, not the Cardinals. You are correct.
Fuck the Cardinals.
Fuck the Cardinals. Multiple reasons. Fuck the Cardinals. So, all right. So we got only like one topic to talk about today. Last week we did the top 10 quarterbacks, overpaid, underpaid, or just right.
Can I brag on the Titans a little bit real quick?
You can brag on the Titans when we get to the Titans, and I'll talk shit on my Cowboys when we get to the Cowboys. Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Deal.
I mean, I could spend a whole episode talking about the Cowboys.
So yeah, well, me too. I could spend like a whole season, and then some.
Talking about y'all's shit show you call
God damn. Okay, so we're gonna go from 10 to 1. This is according to azcentral.com for 2020. So coming at number 10.
Wait, what are we doing?
Running backs.
Okay, I didn't know if you said that or not.
I did.
Oh, top 10
Last week we did quarterbacks. This week we're doing
running backs. So we're
running
just agreeing
backs.
if there are top 10 running backs.
We're at over, under, or just right on the running backs. So, I don't know. Actually, I might. Whatever. We'll get to it.
What?
Okay. Number 10, Broncos running back Melvin Gordon, $8 million. This is average salary per year.
Is he a top 10? I'd say a little high.
Little.
I mean, he's splitting carries with Lindsey, so I'd say a little high.
Yeah, they inherited that contract though. They didn't sign him to it, right? They traded for him, or
they traded for him.
They traded for him from Los Angeles.
From the former San Diego.
So they kind of inherited not only him, but they inherited that money. So even when he was with the, I don't know. Do you think he's better with the Broncos? Or do you think he's better with the Chargers?
I think he is the same.
Okay, there we go. Consistency, right?
Consistent.
Number 9, Cardinals running back Kenyon Drake, $8.5 million per year. Well, after we did fucking last week, I think he's about right.
I think he's just right.
Just right. $8.5 million. That's pretty good. Ooh, there's a big gap after that. This one, according to this, is Bengals quarterback Joe Mixon, but it's a typo. It's supposed to be Bengals running back Joe Mixon.
I think Mixon's a top 10.
$12 million. You go from 8.5 to 12. That's the biggest. That's a big gap. That's a huge gap. That's a huge bitch.
I know less about running backs. I'm gonna say he is just right.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. He's just right. He's really good. I know that he has to split carries with Bernard. Is it Giovanni Bernard that he has to split carries with? I believe. But yeah, $12 million. I think that's actually pretty decent.
I'm gonna bring up stats on some of these people at the moment.
Stats.
So what's his name?
That is Bengals quarterback Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon this year, he has 119 rushing attempts for 428 yards. Only 3.6 yards a carry, so not good. And 3 touchdowns.
3
through 7 games.
So is that worth $12 million right now?
No. I think he is overpaid.
Overpaid. All right, there you
I
go.
have adjusted my thoughts.
Okay, and then we have a two-way tie in 6th place. We have Titans running back Derrick Henry, 12.5. Underpaid.
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 Yeah,
I think he should be up at 1 or 2.
Wait, did
below
you see his 94-yard run?
Oh my gosh.
He outruns secondary people, and he's like a tight end size. He shouldn't be that fast.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, he's 6'4", like 245 pounds.
It's just
And he's outrunning DBs.
He's a monster. He's a beast.
I love him.
There's a reason he won the Heisman.
I love him.
There you go. I'm glad Chris is happy. And also tied with him is Vikings running back Dalvin Cook.
Underpaid.
Underpaid.
I think he is a top 3 or 4 running back.
I honestly am going to have to agree with you on that one. I think that he's a big component for that Vikings offense. I know he was hurt. Has he been hurt the past couple weeks?
He's back.
He's back.
He's good.
He's good.
He was hurt last year, but he's been good this year.
So, in all honesty, good for him. I think he is a big component on that offense. 5th place. Oh, Jesus Christ. Texans running back David Johnson, $13 million. Over fucking paid like crazy. David Johnson had one good year in his entire career back in, 2015, 2016?
Yeah.
Something like that. And has done jack shit since then.
Overpaid.
So, $13 million. I definitely think Henry deserves to get paid more. Definitely, Dalvin Cook deserves to get paid more. I think he should be down there with Melvin Gordon at 8. But no, he's at $13 million. Okay, number 4. This one's skewed a little bit because I don't know what the contract situation is for him now. But running back Le'Veon Bell, who's now with the Kansas City Chiefs,
very much overpaid.
I think so. He's 13.1. He's got to get that 0.1.
No,
so
not even close.
Nothing. No, I think he should be down there with Drake and Gordon for sure. The 8.5. Maybe he could have bridged that gap a little bit between Mixon at 12 and Drake at 8.5. Maybe he could be like, I don't know, 9.5 right there. I don't know, but that's not for me to determine.
That's not for me.
So, and I know that he's probably gonna have to fight for reps with the KC, especially with the Edwards-Helaire and their guys that they got. Number 2, two-way tie between these two. Ezekiel Elliott. Well, what have you done for me lately?
Fumbled twice.
4 fumbles. Lost this year already?
He has more fumbles this year than he did his entire career, right?
Yeah, you got to high and tight, man. You got to hold that shit. You got to high and tight that shit, and he holds it like it's a loaf of bread.
You know, this year I would have said he's top 5.
Yeah, they said immediately after he fumbled that first time that all the momentum that the Cowboys had just went bye-bye after that first fumble. He had 2 fumbles. My sister was complaining, oh my God, I can't believe we have 2 turnovers, with Dalton. Yeah. And I was like, 2? We have fucking 4. Because of Zeke.
I didn't expect Dalton to come out and light the world up his first win.
I didn't either. So, I mean, maybe a little practice. I'll get to that later. Yeah. But as of right now, I think he's just right. It's just when you're paying $15 million a year, you don't fumble you don't have 5 fumbles. I think he's fumbled 5 times in 6 games. So, no, don't do that. I think you're just right, though. Okay, this one, the second place two-way tie. Alvin Kamara for the Saints, also $15 million. I think he's underpaid, for sure.
You think he's not number 2 running back in the league? You think he's the number 1?
Well, as of right now, because the number 1 guy's out right now.
Oh, we all know the number 1 is the number 1.
But I mean, I think he's
overpaid.
I think he maybe deserves a little bit more than Zeke because I think he's more electric than Zeke.
Well, that's true. I think Kamara's like the 4th.
So you put him.
I put him on 3 or 4.
You would swap him out with Le'Veon Bell's numbers 13.1 to his 15.
Yeah,
I could probably see that. And then number 1,
the best
Run Panthers running back, get well soon, Christian McCaffrey.
He's pretty good.
He's $16 million. Yeah, the guy's definitely pretty damn good. Anybody would be lucky to have him. That white boy can play. That white boy can catch. That white boy can run. That white boy can block. That white boy can sell popcorns and, Section 3 at the stadium. But the guy can do it.
He's pretty good.
He's a damn good running back. So there you go. That's the latest installment of Over, Under, or Just Right.
Would you like to hear the supposed top 10 running backs at the moment? See how it compares?
Yeah, let's see the actual comparisons.
Well, let's see. At the moment, number 10 is Kareem Hunt.
I could see that.
Number 9 is the Ronald Jones. Never heard of him before just now.
Tampa Bay.
Yep. Never heard of him before just now. Josh Jacobs.
Oh,
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's still on his rookie year contract, though.
Yes. This is only his second year.
Yeah, James Conner. Also still on his rookie contract.
Chris Carson.
For the Seattle Seahawks.
Yep. Aaron Jones.
For the Packers.
Dalvin Cook at 4.
There you go, Dalvin Cook.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yep.
For KC.
Number 3.
Yep.
Alvin
Kamara. And then leading the league in rushing at the moment is King Henry.
King Henry. What's the difference between 1 and 2 right now?
Well, he's the most... Don't look at the number 2 ranking, but the second most person in yards is Edwards-Helaire, who is averaging 4.7 yards per carry.
Ooh, that's good.
Only one rushing touchdown.
That's crazy.
21 receptions for 177 yards, 0 touchdowns there. But he's 100 attempts, 500 yards.
I mean, if the guy can catch, also, obviously those numbers are going to be a little lower in the touchdown.
And then there's Henry, 123 attempts. He's got a lot. 588 yards.
Ooh.
So about 80-yard difference, and he's averaging 4.8 yards per carry, 6 touchdowns.
Hilaire's 1.
Only 8 receptions for 84 yards. He's not a receiving back.
Well, I was like, you guys already know that he's
he just runs people over. He just throws people away.
Yeah. He's up in the suites.
You see, I made Tanner mad.
Oh no, of course you did.
I trolled him because all going up to the freaking season, he's like, I think the Titans will be like 8-8. I think Tannehill and Henry both take a step back. I'm like, okay. And so after the Sunday game, I was like, I saw Henry is first rushing. Tannehill's 4th in QBR and passer rating, 13 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, 1,400 yards. I'm like, Tanner, you still think they're going to regress? He's like, shut up.
Shut up.
He's like, they proved me wrong.
There you go. You're allowed to change your opinion. Regardless of what 2020 is telling you, you can change your opinion. It's okay.
I just had to troll Tanner.
There you go.
Because he told me the Titans were not going to be good.
Oh, and Tanner also said that his team was going to be 8-8, so I don't know.
I don't know what the record is.
I don't know about that.
They did beat New England.
Well, they did. Drew Lock came back from injury and did what he had to do.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I guess since we have nothing else to talk about, I guess we'll go ahead and get on to these picks for Week 7. It's the question that I love asking you, and I get to ask you 2 days earlier than I usually do. And it makes me so happy because we're doing this on a Thursday.
Isn't there football on Thursdays?
Oh my God, there's football on Thursdays. Who would have thunk it?
Oh, wow.
And we're going to get this out, like I said, like last week. We're hopefully going to get these out on time each week now. So, love this question, especially when it's 48 hours earlier than usual. Chris, who you got?
Well, I would say I gotta go find that shit show real quick.
I mean,
I
could have told you what
I gotta see if there's a different one.
Okay.
There's an obvious one, and I gotta see if there's a better one.
Well, Chris's wife is in the house right now, so
there's another one that's
just as bad. Oh no!
It's technically got.
He's making the Buzz Your Girlfriend Wolf look on his face.
We got 2 of them.
Oh shit! We do co-captains.
We got a runner-up in that shit show.
There we go, runner-up and shit show.
All right,
already found it.
Yeah, start it off. Thursday night football. We have the Giants at the Eagles for your shit show of the week.
Right off the bat.
It's too obvious.
Right off the bat, the corn in the shit bowl, the piss in the alley. We got the first terrible game of the week, and we get to start off with it. I'm going to have to go with the Giants this week.
So if you're taking the Giants and Eagles?
I'm taking
if the Eagles win, are they in first place? 2-4 versus 2-4-1?
Technically, they'd be like half a game in first place if they win.
Interesting.
Half a game.
Interesting.
So that's why another reason I'm pulling for the Giants.
Yeah, whoever wins that division, they win 6 games.
Could win a fixed game.
So, Colin, let me put...
Colin? Killing? Did it put killing again?
No, it finally learned. You're going to take the Giants.
Take the Giants.
I am taking the Fly Eagles Die.
Fly Die Eagles Die.
Die Eagles Die. I'm taking the Philly. It's really special because, they almost beat the Ravens, but they didn't.
Showed up late.
They did.
They showed up terribly late.
And now we have our best game of the week.
Oh, here we go.
With a combined record of 10-0.
10. Oh, somebody's going to get their first L.
The clash of the Titans. No pun intended.
The COVIDs.
We have the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, shit.
In Nashville.
In Nashville.
At noon.
I'm going to take the Titans. I'm hopping on y'all's bandwagon this year.
You know, I've seen a few people say they're hopping on it, and I love it.
You guys are great. You guys are fantastic. You guys took something and you made it your own. You took a simple formula. Apparently, if you give Derrick Henry the ball and you got a good offensive line, you know,
and Tannehill.
And Tannehill's, you know, a second option. Let's be honest. Derrick Henry's probably y'all's main guy.
I will say to the Derrick Henry,
not knocking
to the people that actually who said, "Oh, he's a play-action quarterback."
Not saying any names.
He last week, I know it's versus the Texans, and Texans are garbage on defense, but he was non-play action passes last week. He was 22 for 25, 255 yards, and 3 touchdowns for non-play action.
He's a, okay. So would you say that your opinion is he a system quarterback, or do you think that he could? Because obviously Miami kind of screwed him over a bit. He didn't have that great of a team in Miami for most of those years. He had Tom Brady to think about, 2 games each year.
I think he's very similar to what I think Goff can be.
Okay, so
I don't think Tannehill is this successful on a different team. I think you give him a good offensive line, a great running back,
which y'all have,
a great offensive coordinator who's going to be gone for this year, unfortunately.
Not a bad 1-2 punch receiver-wise.
We have 3 solid receivers. We have a top 5 receiving tight end at the moment, in Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu Smith? Okay, so you're saying like he wouldn't be the successful as he is with the Cowboys right now.
I think if he was, I think he still would, honestly.
You think he'd still be good with the Cowboys?
I think he'd still be an upgrade over
Dalton.
Well,
it's not Dalton's fault.
No. But no, I think right in this system, he's a top 7 quarterback.
Top 7. There you go. Okay.
Although, I will say, it's really nice to go on Tuesday morning, read all the power rankings. Everyone has you like 4, 5, 3, 2. I was like, I love it.
Underestimating.
I love it.
That 5's too low.
Shoot, Stephen A. had us at 1.
Well, it's Stephen A. You know, he's going to pick anybody that's not the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I love it.
So, I'm going to let you... Is that what you want to brag about your team about, or do you want to go into more
I was
depth?
going to say, also, you have to look at the... I can play the video after we're done with this, but it's a video from Mike Greenberg just talking about he's just sucking Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill's dick. And it's beautiful because the Titans don't ever get on that.
It's beautiful.
I've never seen so many videos pop up on my YouTube feed about the Titans being talked about on like national TV. I love it.
Chris is also on Pornhub apparently. Apparently, Greeny is going down on Derrick Henry. No,
I mean, yeah.
I mean, Jesus, I don't know. Pornhub, you know.
He's sucking one, handing off the other.
He's sucking and then hand job. Yeah. Oh my God.
This is taking a turn, but it's gonna take another turn. I'm taking Pitt.
Really? Think of Pittsburgh? After talking up your team, Christopher? Really? I understand. They're a good team.
Our defense concerns me a lot.
Pittsburgh's offense.
You have the number 1 rushing offense versus the number 1 rushing defense.
That's a clash of the Titans right there.
And I think they stop us more than we stop them. And I'm picking Pittsburgh.
All right, but okay, so what's the point margin, do you think? Like 3?
I think we lose 24-27.
Okay, so like a field goal, like a last-minute field goal from, was it Boswell? Yeah. I think it's their kicker.
Yeah, so...
I can see that.
Could we win? Absolutely. This is the definition of a toss-up.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just...
I mean, if you want to see...
2 damn good teams.
If you want to see what the Yahoo pick'em is at the moment, we'll give you the odds. I can't show you my picks.
I'm not going to... I don't want to see your picks. Definitely.
But it is 51% Titans, 49% Steelers. It is the definition of a toss-up.
Well,
people are probably giving the Titans the odd just because they're at home.
Probably.
Tennessee.
Probably.
I switched.
I mean, because like you got Roethlisberger when he's healthy. The dude is a top 5 quarterback usually, top 10 maybe, top 5 maybe not so much. But I mean, when the guy has Chase Claypool that they drafted and he came out of nowhere, which I got a bone to pick with one of our guys because I offered him like 3 players for Chase Claypool and he rejected me. I was really pissed. Yeah. That included the Washington's defense. I'm like, come on, they play the Cowboys in 2 weeks.
I say Titans are undefeated this year when I picked them because they're 5-0.
All right, but I'm going to pick Tennessee for you. So there you go.
I changed.
There you go. Oh, you picked it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, talked you into it.
I talked myself into it.
Woohoo!
All right, next game. Toss up. Lions at Falcons.
Man, the Falcons. I'm going to go with the Falcons, man. Maybe they can make it 2 in a row. They kind of dick slapped last week, and they won. Who they beat last week?
Minnesota.
The freaking Vikings. Well,
Cousins turned it over 3 times. So.
That's how you do it.
All right, here we go.
That's how you lose.
Browns at Bengals.
Oh, Browns.
Browns got raped last week.
Oh, they did.
By Pittsburgh.
I saw that.
Another tidbit to our game. Both of us have played one 500 and above team. Pittsburgh and Tennessee. We spanked Buffalo by 30. They spanked Cleveland by 30. The rest of the teams we played are like a combined 5, 14, and 1. Or 5 and 14 or something like that. No.
Ain't that some shit, boys and girls?
So, we both beat good teams.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, I picked Atlanta.
I have Atlanta.
Oh.
I have Atlanta.
Oh, Cleveland. My bad.
I have Atlanta.
I saw Chai for some reason. I was like, no, I said Atlanta.
No.
Anyway.
All right, next one.
Anywho.
Panthers at Saints.
Go Saints.
Saints are weird.
Michael Thomas might be back this week.
Oh, then Saints. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know. Apparently, he still has that Q next to his name in fantasy. But if he decides to come out and play, I'm gonna be very happy because I have him on 2 of my 4 fantasy teams.
Oh my. Well, there you go. Here we go. Bills at Jets. Not a toss-up.
That's Bills all the way. Bills Mafia. Let's go.
Yep. That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy money.
Mm-hmm.
Toss-up.
Oh, God.
Cowboys at Washington.
Oh, Jesus. Tap dancing Christ. We're already here.
Y'all are 1 point favorite.
Oh, of course we are.
I picked y'all last week.
You did.
In the real pick'em.
You did.
And you let my ass down. I was like, oh, they might rally. No, did they rally? No, they had 3 points going into the last 2 minutes.
Okay, boys and girls. Hope you're sitting down with this one.
I'm going to go ahead and make a spoiler.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it. Washington.
Okay, there you go. You know what? Put me down for Washington. I'm getting to that point in the season. This happens to me, every couple of years where I'm so frustrated with my team I can't even see straight. The Cowboys, I know you have Andy Dalton in there, and I know that you guys have a depleted offensive line where we're having undrafted free agents that were coming out of the Big 12 and conferences like that, coming to play, starting, offensive linemen.
Hey now, Connor Williams came out of the Big 12.
Yeah, he did, and he's probably our fucking shining star on that offensive line right now, which is fucking garbage. We got Steele from Tech. He's on the offensive line starting now because
is he as strong as Steele? No, okay. We lost the one.
Well, good for you. We've lost. Zach Martin, he's in concussion protocol, might not play.
Frederick retired.
Frederick, that still breaks my heart. But good for him. Good for him. He got out when he still had ability to walk. Tyron Smith is out.
Is he out for the year?
Huh?
He's out for the year.
He's out for the year. Yeah. He had season-ending surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Who else do we got? We got so many fucking people out. I can't even remember their names.
That's fine.
And so, with the offensive line down to depletion like that, the biggest question you got to ask yourself is, what do we need to do with this team? Do we potentially go for that first in the NFC East and get dick slapped in the first round by, let's say, the Bears or something like that? Or do we tank for the season, get a bunch of these young guys experience for next year, and then we come back with Dak and Zeke and the full regime on offensive line, maybe draft a couple of pieces here and there, and then just call this as kind of a learning experience with the McCarthy era started? What do we do? I mean, it's a toss-up.
Do you miss Garrett?
Garrett, okay, so that's Ashley asked me this during the game.
Yes.
It's to be determined. We have a small sample size of McCarthy, and when you got players calling you out, which they...
What happened there? I never saw that. I saw it, but I didn't read anything happen. Who said what?
Jalen Smith
apparently
is pointing at everybody but himself.
That's nice.
Which...
You just paid him, too.
Yeah, we did. We just paid him. And then we got anonymous sources that are saying the coaching staff is terrible. They're not prepping the players as much as they need to. And they're remaining anonymous because they're chicken shit. Yeah. You're a fucking grown-ass man playing in, you're the 1% of the 1% the 1% playing in this league. Act like a grown-ass man. Being a fucking, athlete from college, to get drafted. Yeah. You got like half of a percent of a chance to get drafted in the NFL or to go to the NFL and succeed. Do it. Be a grown-ass man and don't. Jane Slater's just doing her job, but she she released a firestorm Tuesday morning.
All about them views.
Well, I mean, she's got her own podcast. She's got the Boys and Girl podcast where she talks about the Cowboys. You got to get clicks. It's habit. That's her job. That's her job at the NFL Network is to report on the Cowboys. So when the report is, all these players are talking shit on the new coach, maybe that's what you need to report. So it's kind of a dumpster fire right now, just like 2020. The Cowboys are the definition of 2020 right now. Maybe we can bounce back. Maybe we can still win the division with fucking 6 wins. The Seattle Seahawks did it 7-9 in 1 year, and they won in the first round.
Do you want to know who you play in the first round?
As of right now, go for it. Let's see who we play in the first round.
The Packers.
We're gonna lose by 50. Aaron Rodgers is gonna. They're gonna bring in Love in the second half.
Yeah, technically the Bears are 5-1, and the Packers are 4-1.
Okay, so they would get the wild card in that slot.
They would get the 5. You get the
No fucking chance, man. Okay, you know what? Switch my pick to Dallas. Go ahead and switch it to Dallas.
I am wrong. I'm sorry. I forgot. There's only 1 bye this week.
Yeah.
So the 2. No. You get the 5.
Okay.
4 would still get the 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the Packers.
And then we would fucking host it. It just makes no sense.
You're gonna win that division at 6-10 and get a top 12 pick. How does that feel?
I mean, okay with that. But if we do win the division, don't we go down to like 27th or something like that? Because I guess standing wise in the division.
Oh, if we make the playoffs.
So if we make the playoffs and we get a low pick, so that's why we're saying.
I don't know how that works.
Do we want to? Because I was listening to the.
Like, so you're saying this is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
It's a tie going into week. Who do y'all play week 17? I don't know. So we're just gonna say it's the Eagles.
I think it's the Giants.
We're gonna say it's the Giants.
Yeah.
And y'all are both tied for the division lead. Winner is 6-10. He gets to play the Packers.
Yeah.
Loser gets to go home and rest, not get embarrassed on national TV, and they get a top 10 pick. I'd lose that game.
It's a fucking, like I'm saying, it's a catch-22.
You play to lose that one.
In all honesty, man.
Just throw it.
It's just like, do we revert back to the 8-8 years? Because, okay, one thing I'll say about Garrett is up until last year, these teams never quit on Garrett. This team right now is quitting on McCarthy so bad, it's disgusting how bad they're quitting on fucking McCarthy already. And it's only week fucking 7.
You know who we would play in the first weekend of the playoffs?
Who would you play in the first week?
No one.
Because you get a bye. Because y'all are doing what you're supposed to do, winning that division.
If we were the second seed, because since we're technically 5-0 both, if we were the second seed, we have a better strength of schedule, I guess, right now by like 5 points.
Okay.
Then we would get, who's the 7th? We would get Indy.
Oh.
Indy. Almost lost to Cincy last week.
I think y'all would probably dick slap Indy.
I think we're going to sweep Indy this year.
Get your brooms out. So in all honesty, whoever sweeps the division, because it's possible this year, I think they're going to win. All they have to do is just defeat anybody in that division.
No, garbage.
So how about them Cowboys? Right?
How long do you even say how about them Cowboys at 4-12?
If we win the division.
So bad.
How about them Cowboys? We won the division. We're about to go get
4 and hosting the playoff game.
Aaron Rodgers is going to pull out that 12-incher on national television, and it's going to be censored for pay-per-view.
So bad.
Yeah, it's going to end up on Pornhub.
You thought it was bad with Arizona, and they were going to even do that much on offense.
Yeah, Wisconsin man fucks 53 men.
I don't watch that.
What?
That's really your response.
Huh?
Speaking of the Packers.
Okay, here we go. Segway!
Speaking of the Packers.
I'm done.
Packers at the 1-5 Texans.
Oh, Packers for sure. Hey, Romeo Crennel got his first W as the Titans. Not Titans, the Texans head coach. Because they won for the first time with him, didn't they? With him?
Yes, they beat Jacksonville last week.
Okay, 2 weeks. So
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
They played us this weekend last.
Congratulations to Romeo Crennel.
Yeah, I'd say.
You thinking about this shit?
I think Houston.
Are you fucking serious?
They're gonna win this one. So let's see that they win.
Well, I mean,
what do I have to lose?
I mean, they have to lose, but I mean, the Packers lost to to Brady last week.
Now they're gonna lose to Watson.
Do you think they're gonna lose to Watson?
In Houston, yes.
I don't believe you. But
I
don't believe you.
Spoiler, for a real pick, I'm picking Green Bay. But for this, I'm picking.
Yeah, why not?
I'm picking
it's house money. Why not? Go for it.
I'm picking the Texans. All right. Toss up. Buccaneers at Raiders.
Let's go with the Bucks. The Raiders are looking pretty good though, but I like what I saw
3-2.
with Tom Brady last week.
Yeah, he outplayed Rodgers. I mean, Rodgers just had a bad game.
Yeah,
That happens.
what, he had like 2 interceptions in a row.
Yeah,
that's.
I mean, it doesn't happen very often.
No, it's Rodgers.
So I'm still gonna take Tampa.
That's his. That was his unicorn moment right there. He never does that shit.
All right, next one we have toss up.
Mm.
Oh, not toss up. Chiefs at Broncos.
Just
Chiefs.
testing you.
Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Casey, yeah.
But I don't know. Broncos all of a sudden think that they're kind of world beaters. All of a sudden, beating New England. So I don't know. They might surprise some people.
Yeah, I love the segues we've had today. So speaking of New England,
Holy shit! I'm not even doing this on purpose, y'all. I don't prep that.
reunion time. 49ers at New England.
Ooh,
Jimmy G coming back.
Ooh, he is.
They just beat the Rams.
They did, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick New England. I'm gonna pick.
Picking the other COVIDs.
I'm gonna pick Cam and the Newtons.
I'm gonna pick San Francisco. I don't know why, but I'm going with it.
Well, go with your gut. See what happens.
And just FYI, this is our runner-up for shit show of the week with a combined record of 2-9. Jaguars at Chargers.
Oh god, yeah, Chargers for sure.
Jaguars are ass.
They are, but Minshew's at least good in fantasy. So
Well, because they're playing down every time. It's like Dak last year.
that's one of the reasons I picked up Minshew in most of my leagues this year is because I know that they're going to be playing from behind, so he's going to throw.
Yep.
So
I know. I hear the Jag fans like our quarterback's 5th in yards. Yeah, he's like, how many wins do you have? 1, and that was week 1.
well, we knew that. We knew the Jags were going to.
Yeah.
They are who we thought they were.
They are out there. So here we go. This is actually a somewhat fun Sunday night game. Seahawks at Cardinals.
Oh, that's going to be fun. I'm still going to go with Seahawks though.
Yeah, Seahawks.
I mean,
I'm going to Atlanta.
I mean,
I'm going to Seattle.
The Cardinals just went into the schoolyard and beat up the crippled kid. So I took his lunch money, broke his glasses, and took a dick pic on his iPhone, and then just left.
What?
That's exactly what the Cardinals did to the crippled kid, the Cowboys last week.
I mean, I think Murray only threw like 170 yards.
Now, he was garbage.
I would say,
but
I think his passer rate is still over 100. He just didn't throw a lot.
We did have 2 interceptions. One of them was like deep, and then both of Zeke's fumbles, they, I guess, pretty much ran them.
I mean, they didn't have to do anything on offense.
And then the Christian Kirk, the good old fighting Texas Aggie, had that 80-yard touchdown. So,
did you feel a little happy about that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, gig him, but goddamn, he shoved his thumb way up my ass.
Years like this, I wish the Titans played the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But we don't.
We don't.
So
3 years from now. Every 4
we
years.
played in 17.
17, 18.
Yeah, next year.
Hey, fuck. I was like, yay! Hey, fuck. I don't know. It depends on who we get and the pieces and all that shit. So.
All right, and then we'll end it on a toss-up.
Oh. Monday night?
Bears and the Rams.
Oh, fuck. That's a good matchup, too.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
It's in LA, so I'm going to go LA because it's in LA.
I'm going to go ahead and go with Chicago. Let's go.
You going to
I'm going Chicago.
I don't know how I feel about Chicago. They're a weird 5-1.
They're the most suspect 5-1 among us, fucking record right now.
Speaking of Among Us, fun game.
I haven't played, but I've heard good things.
Play it.
But yeah, they're suspect 5-1. Like they got to be the biggest 2020 coronavirus 5-1 I've ever seen in my life. Just like,
yes.
What are you up to?
Yes.
But they haven't really played that many people.
They beat Tom Brady.
They did beat Tom Brady
on Thursday night though.
Yeah, but wait till have they played any division games yet? Have they played? Once they start playing Rodgers,
they're not playing Rodgers.
And once they get a little slice of maybe Stafford, I think they might split with the Lions maybe this year. Who knows? But once they get in the division play, I mean, it's anybody's game. But yeah, that's all we got. Chris, you want to talk about anything else this fine evening on Thursday? Not Sunday.
No.
All right, so guys, you guys know the drill. Submit your picks down below. We greatly appreciate y'all for dropping by. Ashley, Michael, I salute thee, especially Michael, since he's El Capitan right now. So, all right, guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. Always remember my little piglets. Call it Pork Chop. Loves y'all the mostest, and
make good choices.
Especially in the goddamn pick'em. Bye, guys. Fucking Cowboys.
Yeah.